ABSTUDY Travel can help Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students get to and from school at the start and end of term. Boarding schools and hostels can book this travel for their students.
Once they are enrolled in the school, they travel to school at the beginning of the year and can travel home on the holidays, go home and come back each holiday, and then at the end of the year. And at those times when they can travel also with family members. They can bring family members, community members, or someone who's trusted adult who can help them with their travel and their luggage and be responsible.
It's important to book start and end of term travel as early as possible. ABSTUDY needs at least 7 weeks' notice for bulk requests for travel during peak times, or at least 10 days' notice for individual travel requests. If urgent travel is required, please contact ABSTUDY. Boarding schools and hostels will receive a reminder email each term with important information and due dates for bulk travel.
For the start and end of school term and school vacation, it's important that schools get those requests in early because a lot of schools will be travelling also around those same dates. So we need to make sure that their travel's in early and assessed, so we're requesting that travel date to be booked and not missing an opportunity to book flights or buses, and as we're still competing with the community as well.
Students under the age of 18 should have an adult supervisor travel with them. This applies when students travel individually or in groups. Students under the age of 12 must have an adult supervisor for their full journey. A supervisor can be a family member, a community member, or an education representative. ABSTUDY also covers the cost of supervisor travel. All students under the age of 18 must have a safe travel plan. Boarding schools and hostels should confirm all the students' travel details with families before they contact ABSTUDY to book. They should also ensure families are aware of their obligations.
Considering all the little things to do with travel, so who will be travelling with the kid, will they need accommodation, will they need transfers, the locations they're coming from, a lot come from remote communities, so discussing the way they travel to the school is a big consideration when picking a school. So just having had a really good discussion with the families all about travel before calling us.
Boarding schools and hostels can also take advantage of start and end of term ABSTUDY travel to visit communities. ABSTUDY can pay for boarding school staff to travel with their students as supervisors.
I think it's really great for the families to meet the house parents, and not only them, we take turns. I think at the end of the term, we've got the education team who are going to do the travel. So it's very important that they meet all the faces that are in the house as much as they can, because it gives them a bit of reassurance of who's looking after their kid.
When we're in communities, we're visiting, they know who we are, they see what our values are here at the house, and ensure that they're aligning and we're working together as a partnership. It's not what's best for us, it's what's best for the young people, the community.
We would encourage that. I think that it helps the education institutions, house parents to then engage with the community members, the parents, and also shows face in the communities so that it makes the community members more comfortable with those students travelling.
For more information, visit servicesaustralia.gov.au/abstudyproviders, call the National Business Gateway, or email abstudytravel.